Imagine this: you squeeze fresh lemon over your favorite meal, thinking you're making the healthiest choice. But what if I told you that for anyone over 60, that simple habit could actually be causing bloating, discomfort, or even interfering with your medications without you realizing it? Sounds shocking, right? Today, I'm going to reveal the 3 foods you should never mix with lemon after 60, and once you know these, your meals and your body will never feel the same again. As we grow older, the way our bodies respond to food naturally evolves. And something as simple as combining 2 healthy ingredients can create a completely different experience inside the body. Lemon is widely known for its refreshing taste and nutritional benefits, yet after the age of 60, digestion tends to slow down, stomach acid levels may shift, and the gut can become more sensitive to strong flavors and acidity. This means that even though lemon itself is not harmful, the way it interacts with other foods can influence how comfortable or uncomfortable you feel after eating. Many people continue eating the same meals they've enjoyed for decades, assuming their bodies will react the same way. But subtle changes in metabolism and digestive efficiency mean that certain combinations can feel heavier, cause mild bloating, or create a sense of sluggishness that wasn't noticeable before. Understanding this isn't about creating fear around food, but rather about recognizing that the body becomes more communicative with age, offering clearer signals about what works well and what doesn't. Lemon's natural acidity can stimulate digestion in some cases, but when paired with certain textures or nutrient profiles, it can also slow gastric emptying or alter how nutrients are absorbed, which is why some older adults notice they feel perfectly fine eating foods separately yet experience discomfort when they're combined. This shift is part of the broader aging process where enzyme production, gut motility, and even the balance of beneficial bacteria in the digestive system gradually change, making food synergy more important than it once was. Paying attention to combinations rather than just individual ingredients helps create meals that support energy, comfort, and overall well-being, allowing you to enjoy familiar flavors without unwanted side effects. It's also empowering because it turns everyday eating into a form of self-awareness, where small adjustments can lead to noticeable improvements in how you feel throughout the day. Many people discover that when they become mindful of pairings, they experience less heaviness after meals, steadier energy levels, and a more predictable digestive rhythm, all without giving up the foods they love. This perspective shifts the focus from restriction to optimization, showing that healthy eating after 60 isn't about strict rules, but about working with your body's current needs rather than its past habits. Lemon remains a valuable ingredient, but its role becomes more about thoughtful use than automatic addition, encouraging a gentler, more intentional approach to meals that supports comfort, enjoyment, and long-term vitality, while honoring the body's natural changes and signals without forcing it to process combinations that may feel overwhelming or unnecessary at this stage of life where balance and simplicity often bring the greatest sense of ease and nourishment without needing drastic changes or complicated diets, and instead relying on the quiet wisdom of noticing how each meal truly feels in the moments where after you finish shapes better choices over time without pressure or rigidity. Just a steady understanding that preference monthly rest may smoothly stand and rolling the ways in quiet and releasing the moment feeling as alone where I've been arguing to my little similar and really smart. It's one, not recently with the nerve seeming formulation of the food of the over through. Mixing lemon with dairy might seem like a harmless or even tasty combination, but for people over 60, it can create digestive challenges that are easy to overlook. Lemon is highly acidic, and when it comes into contact with the proteins in dairy products such as milk, yogurt, or cheese, it can cause them to curdle more quickly than usual. In younger adults, this curdling might pass through the stomach without noticeable effects, but as we age, the digestive system slows down and the production of stomach acid and digestive enzymes often decreases. This means that the body has to work harder to break down foods that react together, and the combination of lemon and dairy can create a heavier feeling in the stomach, sometimes accompanied by gas or bloating. The acidity of lemon can also irritate the lining of a more sensitive stomach, potentially leading to discomfort or mild reflux, particularly when consumed in larger quantities or on an empty stomach. Many people enjoy starting their day with lemon water or adding a squeeze of lemon to milk-based drinks, assuming it is harmless, but for older adults, the timing and context of these combinations can make a significant difference. Some dishes, like creamy soups or sauces with yogurt, may also become harder to digest when lemon is added, and the effects can be subtle at first, manifesting as a lingering heaviness or a sense of fullness that doesn't go away for hours. These reactions are not dangerous, but they can make meals feel less enjoyable and may even discourage proper eating if discomfort becomes predictable. Awareness of this combination allows people to continue enjoying both lemon and dairy by simply adjusting how and when they are consumed, such as having lemon separately from milk-based products or waiting a short period between consuming the two. Herbs, spices, or other flavorings can often replace lemon in dairy dishes to maintain brightness and taste, without triggering the curdling effect that can challenge digestion in older adults. Paying attention to how your body reacts after eating lemon with dairy can provide valuable information about your digestive health, helping you recognize patterns and make small adjustments that improve comfort and energy levels. Many older adults find that separating lemon and dairy reduces bloating and heaviness, making meals feel lighter and more satisfying. This simple awareness does not require drastic dietary changes. Instead, it encourages mindful eating and respect for the body's current capacity to handle combinations that were once easy to digest. By understanding how lemon interacts with dairy, older adults can maintain the enjoyment of both, preserve the benefits of vitamin C from lemon, and continue consuming protein-rich dairy products without unwanted side effects. It also reinforces the idea that age requires a more attentive approach to meals, where small tweaks can result in significant improvements in how one feels after eating, helping maintain overall digestive comfort, better nutrient absorption, and a sense of well-being that supports an active and energized lifestyle, even as the body adapts to natural changes in digestion over time without eliminating favorite foods. Simply using them thoughtfully to work in harmony with the body's needs and promote a more comfortable, balanced, and enjoyable eating experience each day. Many people over 60 enjoy adding lemon to starchy foods like rice, potatoes, or bread because it adds a bright, fresh flavor. But this combination can have unexpected effects on digestion that are easy to overlook. Starches are naturally slower to break down in the digestive system, and when lemon's acidity is introduced, it can interact with these complex carbohydrates in a way that slows the digestive process even further. In younger adults, this might not cause noticeable problems, but as we age, our digestive enzyme production often decreases and stomach emptying becomes slower, which means that these combinations can create a feeling of heaviness or bloating that lasts long after the meal is over. Some older adults notice a sense of fullness or tightness in the abdomen, and in some cases, mild gas or discomfort can occur as the body works harder to process the food. Lemon does have digestive benefits on its own, such as stimulating saliva production and encouraging the breakdown of certain nutrients. But when paired directly with large amounts of starch, it can alter the timing of digestion and sometimes lead to fermentation in the gut, which contributes to those uncomfortable sensations. Another factor to consider is that blood sugar regulation often becomes more delicate with age, and although lemon itself does not raise blood sugar, combining it with refined starches can influence how quickly glucose enters the bloodstream. Some older adults report feeling sleepy or lethargic after meals that include lemon and heavy starches, which can affect energy levels and overall well-being throughout the day. These effects are usually subtle, and many people do not immediately connect the discomfort to the lemon-starch combination, which is why paying attention to patterns over time is so important. Adjusting how and when lemon is used can make a big difference in maintaining comfort and energy, such as using lemon alongside fiber-rich vegetables rather than directly on dense, starchy foods. Small changes like this allow older adults to continue enjoying both lemon and their favorite starchy foods without causing digestive stress, and they also help the body maintain a steadier energy release from meals. Awareness of these interactions empowers people to make simple, practical choices that enhance digestion and reduce the risk of bloating or sluggishness. It also reinforces the idea that healthy eating after 60 is not just about the individual foods themselves, but how they interact when combined. By observing how the body responds to meals and making adjustments accordingly, Older adults can enjoy the flavors they love while supporting their digestive system and overall comfort. This approach encourages a more mindful relationship with food, where subtle changes in pairing and timing can have significant benefits, allowing lemon to remain a flavorful, nutrient-rich ingredient without creating unwanted side effects. Over time, these small habits contribute to better digestive comfort, more stable energy throughout the day, and a greater sense of enjoyment and ease at meals, making it easier to sustain a balanced, healthy diet that aligns with the body's evolving needs without feeling restrictive, complicated, or uncomfortable. For people over 60, it's not just food combinations that require attention. What we drink and how it interacts with medications or supplements is equally important, and lemon plays a surprisingly significant role in this. Lemon is acidic, and that acidity can influence how certain medications or nutrients are absorbed in the body. While lemon on its own is generally beneficial and safe when it is consumed at the same time as some medications, it can alter the rate at which they dissolve in the stomach and are processed by the intestines. This effect is subtle, but it can be significant for older adults, whose bodies often metabolize medications more slowly than in younger years. For example, certain blood pressure medications, antacids, and supplements like iron or calcium may not work as effectively when taken with lemon because the acidity changes their absorption pattern. Iron supplements, in particular, can become harsher on the stomach when combined with lemon, causing irritation or discomfort that might lead some people to avoid taking them consistently. On the other hand, antacids, which are designed to neutralize stomach acid, may lose some of their effectiveness if the acidity of lemon interferes with how they function, potentially leaving heartburn or discomfort unresolved. Many people do not make the connection between their symptoms and the timing of lemon consumption, so it can feel confusing when the body reacts differently than expected after taking medications. Being mindful of these interactions is crucial because even minor disruptions in medication absorption can have meaningful consequences for overall health, particularly in managing chronic conditions common in older adults. The good news is that these effects can usually be mitigated by timing lemon consumption carefully, taking medications with plain water, separating lemon intake from supplements, or consulting a healthcare provider about ideal timing can help ensure that both the benefits of the medication and the advantages of lemon are preserved. This does not mean eliminating lemon from the diet, but rather using it thoughtfully to avoid unintentional interference with essential treatments. Many older adults report that simply spacing out lemon and medication by a short window prevents stomach upset and ensures that the medications work as intended. It also provides peace of mind, knowing that the health benefits of lemon and prescribed treatments are both being supported. Beyond medications, supplements are another consideration. Minerals like calcium and magnesium, which are commonly taken to support bone health in people over 60, can also be affected by acidic foods. Lemon can sometimes enhance absorption of certain minerals, but it can also accelerate stomach irritation if taken simultaneously with other compounds, creating a delicate balance that requires attention. Understanding how lemon interacts with both medications and supplements empowers older adults to make small adjustments that maintain comfort, support treatment efficacy, and reduce digestive distress. This awareness transforms routine habits into mindful practices that protect health, ensuring that everyday choices work with the body rather than complicating it. By paying attention to timing, portion, and context, lemon can remain a safe, beneficial part of the diet while medications and supplements are absorbed optimally, allowing older adults to enjoy flavor, nutrition, and wellness together without unintended consequences, supporting a smoother, more comfortable, and more effective approach to daily health management as the body naturally changes with age. The most important takeaway for anyone over 60 is that lemon itself is not something to fear, but rather a tool to use wisely so that it supports your body instead of creating discomfort. The key lies in understanding how timing, food pairings, and context influence the way lemon interacts with your system. Many people assume that because lemon is natural, vitamin-rich, and widely celebrated as a health booster, it can be added to every meal without consequence. But as the body ages, subtle changes in digestion, enzyme production, and nutrient absorption mean that the same habits that were harmless in younger years can now feel heavy, cause bloating, or interfere with other foods and medications. Using lemon wisely does not require eliminating it from your diet or giving up flavor. It simply means being attentive to how your body responds and adjusting accordingly. For example, having lemon alongside high acid, high dairy, or starchy foods may create reactions that slow digestion. So, separating lemon from these foods can allow your digestive system to work more efficiently, improving comfort and reducing unwanted side effects. Similarly, timing lemon water or lemon-based drinks between meals rather than during meals that contain sensitive food combinations or medications can help maintain the benefits of lemon without interfering with nutrient absorption or the effectiveness of prescribed treatments. Using lemon wisely also means exploring alternatives for flavor enhancement, such as herbs, spices, or other natural ingredients, which can provide brightness and taste without creating digestive strain. This approach encourages mindfulness around meals, where attention to how foods interact with each other and with your body's changing needs becomes part of daily routine. It also reinforces the idea that small adjustments, rather than drastic dietary changes, can have a powerful impact on comfort, energy, and overall well-being. Older adults who pay attention to these details often find that they experience lighter meals, steadier energy throughout the day, and less bloating or reflux, which makes eating more enjoyable and supports sustained healthy habits. By using lemon thoughtfully, you continue to enjoy its nutritional benefits, including vitamin C, antioxidants, and hydration support while avoiding situations that may cause unnecessary discomfort or irritation. Over time, this mindset transforms eating from a source of unpredictability into a practice of awareness and self-care, where simple choices create measurable improvements in how the body feels. It also fosters confidence in daily meal planning, because you know how to pair ingredients and when to introduce certain foods to maximize enjoyment and minimize issues. The goal is not perfection or restriction, but harmony between flavor, nutrition, and digestion, ensuring that every meal contributes positively to overall health. Lemon becomes a supportive ally rather than a potential source of mild digestive upset or interference with medications or supplements. Mindful use of lemon highlights a broader principle of aging gracefully, which is paying attention to subtle cues from your body and responding with small, practical adjustments that enhance comfort, energy, and vitality. Over time, these choices build a foundation for sustainable, enjoyable, healthy eating, where the emphasis is on how you feel after meals and how your body performs throughout the day. Using lemon wisely allows older adults to continue enjoying its freshness and benefits without the worry of negative interactions, promoting a balanced, mindful, and empowering approach to health that works with the body's natural changes rather than against them, and ensures that every meal contributes to a sense of well-being, energy, and nourishment that supports an active and fulfilling lifestyle every day.